Alright, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wario Master of Disguise. In the last episode, we started a boss fight with Cannoli himself, but we kind of cut it off in an awkward spot because I noticed Cam Studio is getting close to its limits, and I really didn't want to push the limits of Cam Studio. You don't want to tempt Cam Studio to doing something that you really don't want it to do. So basically, just wait for Cannoli to. Oh no! No, bad. What just happened? No, that was the perfect opening too. No, that's so lame. Okay, cool. But basically, let's pull. Oh no, wave pad. Fuck you. Again, wave pad. Screwing me over. Basically, what you want to do is let Cannoli dash past you and be Genius Wario, and then hit that switch, and then turn back into Thief Wario and jump on his head. And that's really all you need to do. It's not very hard. It's more of a mini-boss than an actual boss. If I had to give it a title, I would call it a mini-boss and not an actual boss. That wasn't repetitive at all. So, with one more hit, Cannoli will go down, and he is not... Well, I think he's the only actual boss of the level that you fight. But there's a race at the end of the level, and I hate that. Almost as much as I hate the dolphin, but not quite, because I hate that dolphin pretty badly. And how badly, we'll just go back and watch the previous episode again, and you'll see just how much I hate that dolphin. You don't know, don't even, nah, thanks for reminding me about the dolphin. I've chased you to the ends of the earth, and I still can't beat you, and still I can't beat you. Tell me what I want to know, them tablets, tell me. You'll be so surprised. Where? Spit it out. Right behind you, look there! Question mark? You simpleton, you fell for it. Okay, cool. You crook! Wow, did Wario just call him a thief? As an insult? Alright, that's a little weird, but okay. Either way, Wario hat, and we are now introduced into the main part of this particular episode. Not episode as in episode 19 or whatever episode we're on, but episode as in episode 9. What a bizarre room. What's with all these blinking lights? Sir, I think this room is a sort of power plant, and that's probably a battery panel. Probably, not too sure though. A power plant and a battery panel? Yes, this room provides the power for this building. I'm not even gonna question it anymore. And the panel shows how many charges remain in those batteries. These panels. Think it's busted? No, just drained of power. Cannoli probably did it. No electric power means that no equipment will operate anywhere. Bah! A little blackout won't stop me, Cannoli. Bravo, sir. Your never-ending supply of confidence simply electrifies me. Funny joke. Let's get in gear. And to do that, all you need to do is turn to Electric Wario, and then use your powers next to these things. You don't need to have a mastery gem to do it, but you just have to get next to them and use your powers, and it will fill this thing with electricity. And that's basically the gimmick of this level. It's the whole power thing. And each time you hit a switch, it will use power. And if you don't have any power, you're not going to be able to continue with the level. So you need to be pretty sparing with when you're going to hit the switches. And oh wait, this is how you're supposed to get through here. Okay, and there'll always be these particular moments where you're gonna have to backtrack, and you're gonna have to get more power by powering up those switches yet again. And I'm back at the start. Great, lovely. You know, if there's one thing I hate more than being sent back to the beginning of an area, it's dying. So anyway, let's quickly draw a check mark so we don't have to start over again. And let's see what's in this room. Well, I see a green treasure chest, which will almost undoubtedly have our final power-up. The Devil Wario. This chest had the Wicked Guy's gem inside of it, not the Devil Wario, unfortunately. But its power is still the same, and I still need to figure out how I'm going to use this power because it uses the microphone. I believe there's a function that will allow you to enable the mic right here. Enable mic. M. No one is more devilish than you. Draw a wing on your back to prove it. Fly, Wicked Wario. Now this is the most pain in the ass disguise to draw, because I can never seem to get it right, but it's so simple. Alright, so pretty simple. You get the Master Gem in the same episode, too. Put all that hot air of yours no, he's not Wario. To good use and blow wind into your tiny wings. Let's see. Enable mic. Alright, so I have to right-click and press enable mic every time I want to, do that. Okay, no, Control M actually is a shortcut. Alright, and you can't move back and forth in the area. No, you have to get the Mastery Gem if you want to move back and forth in midair. Oh, no. That's terrible, though. Getting a Master Gem every time you want to move. You have to get a Master Gem each time you want to move for each disguise. That'd be pretty bad. But at least that makes the whole room bright, which is kind of convenient. Only kind of, though, because you have to drain some of your power. And I'm going to presume that this has the map inside of it. Fucking hell, they gave me 15 seconds to trace that garlic thing, and one mistake and you lose. That was pretty cruel. Let's try that again. Well, that was pretty simple. And had the laboratory map inside of it. Now he knows how the map is, or how the laboratory is laid out. Indeed, we're running a little low on power. Maybe if we had the flower that's drunk up power, we could do this. Oh well. Okay, that place does not look like we can get through there, so let's just fall down here. And I guess we'll have to go back up there and explore some more. My favorite. I just love exploring. But at least this isn't nearly as bad as either the boss of this level or the whole next level, which is really, really, really annoying. But I'll get more into that later on. Like I said, I'll get more into that when I actually go to do the level. Now, there's no actual, like, path to get through to the other side, because I think there might have been a method of crossing over there, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. Actually, all we need to do is hit that and it'll go through there and open that door. So we didn't even need any electricity for that. Danger. Okay. It's pretty simple. I guess falling through there would constitute as danger because you'd be Dragon Wario and you'd fall right through. So we have to draw a check mark, which did not work. That check mark did not come quickly enough, unfortunately. Alright, so let's go back up here. What is that thing? Oh my god, that thing just tried to eat me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, let's tap this thing. Alright. No, 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 I do not want to have sex with that. That's gross. No, thank you. Does not want. And now I'm going to assume that I need to use Devil Wario's powers. Is that it? Alright, let's try this out. Control M. Control M. Is that not supposed to... Alright. Cool. I'm pressing enable mic, so should you not be, going upwards? Alright, Devil Wario, you dick-sucking faggot. Let's try this again. I hope this doesn't make this game unplayable, because that would just be awful. My mic is enabled, so you should be flying upwards right about now. Devil Wario, you want to get right on that?